Remain at the top as far as popularity in China. You mentioned what's happening on the domestic front, but what do you think it'll take to boost these domestic brands among the population there?
Well, I think what we're seeing is a grab for new technology. What's amazing is that basically cars are becoming smart devices. They're trying to challenge the telephone. So what you're seeing are these electric cars that are really meant to be more like electric lounges. So a particular car called the Beijing, for example, which is an electric car with really engineering from Europe, engineering and design from the United States also, but really a Chinese product. And this car looks like it's going to be the leader, the challenger to Tesla. Another car that was at the show that really surprised me was the LSEV. This is a car that's made by a 3D printer out of plastic. This means that maybe people could build a car at home in their garage and buy a few components mail order, and now they have a car that meets all international safety standards and pollution standards. That's a revolution first in China.
Very exciting stuff. Ashly, you mentioned that you think that electric cars, that's the one thing that China can lead the industry in, lead the world really. What are some of the other areas you think that China can outshine the competition? And how long do you think it is before we see all of these things on the road?
Well, you know, that's interesting you say that, because one of the things that showed up in Beijing that's quite interesting is the personal assistant, the artificial intelligent personal assistant built within the automobile. Now, that's a first. And that's where I think we might see some leadership. Something more. Alibaba is a software company also. So evidently, Ali OS, an operating system that goes into automobiles there, seems to be in the lead. All the people I know who have played with it think it's better than CarPlay or any other system in our automobiles. Ford has linked up with Ali OS. For the first time, we may see that kind of software coming to the United States and to Europe, because right now it looks to be better than what we have in cars now. We'll be seeing more gadgets in cars too. Even Volvo, which is a premier brand across the world now, is projecting onto the roof of their cars. On the inside, you can dial in a spring mood and actually see trees from Scandinavia there, and also dial in a little aroma through the vents. So, this is...
That is wild. Crazy stuff, Ashly. I'm looking forward to seeing it, though. You're building it up.
One last thing. 200 miles range for electric cars, that's the standard now. 200 miles or you're not even in the game, even for the inexpensive electric cars. And a quality electric car can be had in US dollars with the taxation and credits. You're talking maybe below $10,000 US for a new car.
All right, I'll have to look into that. Ashly Knapp, always great to hear what you have to say. Thanks for joining us.